Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a review on the new Toofaced Dew You Foundation. This foundation claims to be dewy, hydrating, brightening, and full coverage. So if you're looking for a full coverage dewy foundation, which I've never heard of, so if you're looking for a more hydrating, dewy, long-lasting, and full coverage foundation, make sure that you keep watching this review. So as I said before, I'm just going to go over the details of this foundation so you guys know what you're looking into. It's full coverage foundation, 20 hydrating, brightening shades. Formula leaves skins with a glowy satin finish, infused with soothing watermelons and cucumbers, which you'll smell with the foundation. So if you're not into like certain smells and stuff like that, this is not the foundation for you, because it does smell like watermelons, fruity, and stuff like that. So if you don't like that, then you probably don't want this foundation. It helps even skin tone, which I do believe is true. Should I be telling you guys that right now? Probably not, but yeah. Gel cream formula leaves skin ultra hydrated and brightened, non-comedogenic, and long wearing. Definitely a gel-like formula. When you first apply it, you kind of feel like, this doesn't look like it's gonna give me the coverage I'm looking for. But girl, just keep blending it in, and you'll start to see, as you will see in this video. So this is a part of their Tutti fruitti collection that they just released. Thinking that it probably should have been released more like during the beginning of the summer months. That's my first initial thoughts. But then once I thought about it, I'm like, well, the summer, you know, people aren't really looking too much for a dewier look. I do know even a lot of people who are more dry skin, I don't believe that they are necessarily looking for a more dewier look in the summer. I prefer it, but I know that everybody don't prefer that. So I think the release date and everything, as far as like the collection, pretty good, because we are going and moving into fall, and it's gonna start getting more cooler. So maybe this is the best time to release it. So of course you guys know that Toofaced is cruelty free and vegan, stuff like that. So I usually do start in the center of my face and work outward, because I don't like to put foundation on the outer perimeter of my face. But I did do that today just to give you guys a more in-depth like review on how this foundation will work. With the ingredients, water is like one of the first ingredients, so we know that this is a more water-based product. Usually dewier foundations are water-based. So I think it's pretty interesting. I never really been into like the whole fruity smells and stuff like that, because I never was introduced to it, or never just thought of like picking up any foundation that smelled like fruit. But it's not overbearing. It may be for someone who's not into that, but I think you'll be okay. So they have 20 shades. I think they were maybe like trying to test out how this foundation would do. So if it does do well, they probably will come out with more shades. That's just my opinion. I really don't know what they were trying to get at. It's a little bit over 1 fluid ounce, is 1.35 fluid ounces. But weirdly, this bottle, or the packaging that it comes in, doesn't look like it's a lot of foundation at all, actually. So that's interesting to me, that you actually get more inside of here, but it doesn't look like it. This is what it looks like, just like looking at it or whatever. And then when you open it up, which I already used it, you see the pump. So this was made pretty thoughtfully, I guess. Just something new. It doesn't look bad at all. It actually does look pretty good. So I did go in and used my Makeup Forever, the powder foundation, and I just went in and kind of like did a little bronzing, because that's a little bit darker than this shade. It made it look more natural. We're gonna see how this foundation works. I am going to show you me applying the foundation and everything like that. So if you're interested in that, then make sure that you keep on watching. So this foundation has a very fruity smell to it. It smells like watermelon, just like it has on the actual packaging. So I'm just gonna take my Makeup Forever 154 brush and blend it in. The shade that I have is Chestnut. I have saw a few review videos of this foundation, maybe one. I think maybe one though. I saw this online on Ulta, I think. It was one of the new foundations that they had. You know how when stuff pop up on Ulta and it's like, oh, like what's new? I was kind of looking in that section and I saw this. And then I went on Toofaced Instagram page just to see like if they had posted it and stuff like that. What I did want to do is go into the store and get it so that I would have it faster. So I called like Ultas and stuff like that to see if they had it. And they were like, oh no, we don't have that. Like it's not in yet or whatever like that. I had to order it online and wait, I think like 3 days if I'm not mistaken. So the coverage is looking pretty good. It does, like I said, smell like watermelon. So if you guys aren't into like smells with your foundation, then this is not the foundation for you. It is blending in pretty well. Like at first I was looking at it, I'm like, I don't know if I care for the way it's blending, but once you just blend it all the way in, it does look pretty good. So this is a dewy foundation and it's supposed to be a full coverage dewy foundation. So I think that's pretty good, especially for, you know, the winter months approaching or the like, you know, fall and everything. You want to have that more dewier skin. It looks very natural as well. So I think it's good to just have a foundation that I think I've never heard of a full coverage dewy foundation, unless I'm just really oblivious to what's going on around me, but I don't think I've ever heard of that before. So it's looking pretty good though. I mean, honestly, it does look good. Like I said, there is a smell. It really doesn't bother me. I mean, it does smell very fruity. But nonetheless, the foundation definitely looks good. Like you guys are looking at me. I do want to put more right here though, because if you could see, I think my dark spot, I think it's showing on camera that my dark spot is still trying to peek through. So let's just see if it'll cover it up. And I will be going out today. It's Labor Day, Labor Day weekend. So, you know, I'll be at like barbecues and stuff like that. So I'll be coming back in later just to let you guys know how the foundation wore throughout the day. I think I am going to set a few places or whatever. I'll set the foundation in a few areas. I'm not really big on the whole setting thing, but you know, just for people who may want to set their foundation and see how it wears and stuff like that. So I will be doing that. And like I said, because of the, you know, the more cooler months are approaching, I think this is a good buy for people who are, you know, interested in that dewier look in the winter months where you're not getting stripped of your like moisture and stuff like that with using more like powders and more matte foundations, because the weather is cooling down, so you won't really need any like matte foundations. So it's supposed to be long wearing, a dewy finish, hydrating and brightening. And I think that that's true. Like I can see all of that from just looking at my face. I keep looking down as the mirror is below me, but this is what it looks like so far. Hi you guys, so I did want to come back and let you guys know how the foundation did throughout the day. This is actually 2 days later. That particular day I went and stayed all night at my aunt's house, and I was not able to really document when I came in the next day because of course I washed the foundation off. But it was like 85 degrees that day, very hot, and the foundation worked pretty well. I did have to go in and like, you know, freshen up a little bit just to take away a little bit of the dewiness, maybe like 2 or 3 times that day. That's pretty good for it to be a dewy foundation. I mean, I did use like setting spray and all of that as well, so that could have made a difference in the foundation, or the duration of the foundation, should I say. But for the most part, the foundation looked very well, very good, nice for anybody who's into that dewy look. I will insert a photo for you guys just to show you how it looked. It looked very flawless and nice, and I really liked it. So if you are interested in picking up the Dewy You Foundation, I would suggest that you pick it up. The coverage is pretty nice. Basically all the claims and all of those things as far as the foundation is concerned were pretty much true if you ask me. I really enjoyed the foundation. It's worth the money, so go ahead and pick it up if you're interested in that. Also, it has a smell, as I mentioned before, so if you are not into smells, then you will not like this foundation. Other than that, I would like to thank you guys for watching. Shout out to all of my new subscribers. I see you guys. Thank you so much for 667 subscribers. We're at a goal for 1,000, so you guys just keep on subscribing if you are interested in my channel. And again, I thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you in my next video. Until then, be blessed and stay beautiful.